This video is brought to you by Dr. Kristen R. Bromley's Guitar Method Book Series and Online Music Academy.
Hi, I'm Dr. Kristen Bromley. Welcome to my online academy. I'm delighted to be here helping you with playing the guitar. In this video, I'm going to be going over a new finger picking pattern, P-I-M-A-P-A-M-I. So that's our third one that we've done here in the lesson series, and it's going to be great. With this pattern, we'll work on it together with a couple different exercises, and then we'll jam together, you, me, and the band playing some songs using this finger picking pattern. It's going to be great. This video does accompany lesson 10 from my Chords and Harmony Books 1 and 2 method book. So if you have that book, we're going to be starting on pages 64 and 65. This is pattern number 3 found there on page 64. Now this one combines a couple things that we've done previously. So in pattern number 1, we were going P-I-M-A, P-I-M-A. And in pattern number 2, we were going P-A-M-I, P-A-M-I. Now here with pattern number 3, we're going to do P-I-M-A for the first half and P-A-M-I for the second half. Of course, you'll remember that the letter P represents the thumb. With the thumb, we're going to pluck the bass note of the chord, so the lowest note of the chord. And then our index finger, represented by the letter I, will always pluck the third string in standard positioning. And with our middle finger, we'll always pluck the second string, so M for middle, in standard positioning, I should say. And then with the letter A, that represents our ring finger, and we'll always pluck that high string with that represented there. So we're going to be going thumb, index, middle, ring, thumb, ring, middle, index. And of course, it's great as you're learning this to either mute the strings and just work on plucking the strings with that pattern, or to do it with an E minor chord. With the E minor chord, we don't have to worry about putting our left hand on because we're only plucking open strings with our standard positioning. So we're going to pluck that low 6th string with the thumb, and then index, middle, and ring. So we're going to go P-I-M-A, P-A-M-I, or thumb, index, middle, thumb, ring, middle, index. And you can just get used to that with that E minor chord. Once you've got it at a nice slow tempo, you can just start speeding it up and get comfortable there. Remember to keep the right hand relaxed. You don't want to tense up, that makes it harder, and you can go even faster if you can. It's a great warm-up exercise just to work the finger picking pattern on the E minor chord, and you can do that as much as you need to. Once you've got the pattern down and you're comfortable with it, it's great to start working it with some chord progressions, and there's 7 great, awesome ones to use there on page 65. It's good to practice these with all of them. We're just going to work through one together here in the video, but you can work through all of them, which will help lock in all the chords that we've learned in first position while also helping you lock in these finger picking patterns in your right hand. But together here in this video, we're going to do number 3, which starts with a D chord and has that D chord, and has a G chord and has an A7 chord. So for the D chord, we'll be using the D note, the open D string, the 4th string, for our thumb. That'll be the bass note of that one. For the G chord, we don't use the open strings because the G note is not one of the open strings. So with the G chord and all other chords like it, where we can't use an open string as our bass note, we're going to use the string that has our finger, the lowest string that has our finger on it. So for G, that's our low 6th string, so we're going to be using that one as our bass as we play this. And then A7, of course, we're going to be using that open A string, which is the 5th string. Okay, we'll insert this pattern one time per measure. So in doing that there with number 3, we go Re-Ti, and we have the D chord, the G chord, D, A7, D, G, A7, and D. And as I've shown in previous videos, after you've played a progression or a song, you can just strum the chords with your thumb or a finger, or you can do a little pinch where you grab them all at once to sort of finish that out, and that's what I did there. So that's a great one to play through. We're actually going to start off our jam, you, me, and the band, using that chord progression. So we'll start off by playing that one. It will happen at 2 different tempos, a slower tempo and then a faster tempo. Then after we've played that one, we're going to flip over to page 30 and do number 5, Jamaica Farewell. Insert inserting this finger picking pattern in there, playing that song. It's going to be great. So each one of these will happen at a lower tempo and a faster tempo. With Jamaica Farewell, we're going to have an A chord, uses the open 5th string, the open A as our bass. A D chord uses that open 4th string as our bass, that D note. And then for the E7, the open 6th string as our bass note there. So it's going to be fun. Let's go ahead and play these together. Okay, fantastic. I hope you are having fun with this. If it's challenging, you can always just mute those strings in the left hand and try and do the finger picking pattern right along and then start adding in the chords, as I've probably mentioned in previous videos. Now, as we continue, the next video that comes out that goes with lesson 10, in that one we're going to be going over finger picking pattern number 4. So it's going to be great. Take care. I'll see you again.
Thanks for watching this video. If you found it helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. And be sure to check out more great content. You can find more information about me and my products at KristenBromley.com. Take care.